Imagine this. You wake up on the morning of February 25th, 2025. Something feels different. You've been working hard, pushing forward, yet success still seems just out of reach. Opportunities slip through your fingers, and no matter how much effort you put in, things don't quite fall into place. But what if I told you the answer to unlocking prosperity, clarity, and success has been hidden in plain sight all along? Ancient wisdom, astrology, and numerology have long revealed that certain numbers carry a unique energy, a frequency that can guide you toward your highest potential. And on February 25th, 2025, these numbers hold even greater power. This is a time of cosmic alignment, a rare window where the universe's energy is shifting in ways we may not fully understand. But if you tap into the right numbers, you could align yourself with abundance, success, and personal transformation. But here's the catch. Numbers alone won't change your life. How you use them will. Before we dive into these powerful numbers, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new drop filled with wisdom and transformation tips. And here's a challenge for you. Comment below, "I welcome growth and harmony into my life this February 25th. Just by writing it out, you're already setting a powerful intention, shifting your energy, and aligning yourself with new opportunities. Are you ready to uncover the 6 numbers that could change everything for you this February 25th, 2025? Let's begin. 1. The energy of 8, abundance, power, and harmony. The number 8 is often called the balance keeper in numerology. It represents wealth, success, and the ability to achieve goals. But its true power lies in harmonizing the material and spiritual worlds. Many people associate 8 with financial prosperity, but in reality, it is much deeper. It teaches us that true abundance comes from balance, not excess. Think about it. How many times have you seen successful people who are miserable despite their wealth? On the other hand, how often do you see people who are spiritually rich but struggle with material stability? This is where the energy of 8 becomes a guiding force. It urges us to build success while maintaining inner peace, to pursue ambition without losing our soul, and to create a life that is both prosperous and meaningful. The Buddhist connection, finding true fulfillment. In Buddhist philosophy, balance is essential for enlightenment. The Eightfold Path teaches right action, right livelihood, and right mindfulness, all of which align with the energy of 8. It reminds us that success, when rooted in ethical and mindful living, leads to lasting fulfillment rather than temporary gains. Many monks and spiritual leaders emphasize that money itself is neither good nor bad. It is the way we use it that defines its impact. The number 8 embodies this lesson, encouraging us to seek financial security without greed and pursue personal power without ego. Consider John, a driven entrepreneur who had built a successful business from the ground up. He had everything: money, influence, and recognition. But despite all his achievements, something was wrong. He was constantly stressed, exhausted, and disconnected from his family. Then something strange happened. He started seeing the number 8 everywhere, on receipts, digital clocks, and even license plates. It was as if the universe was sending him a message. Curious, he decided to research its meaning and learned that 8 was about balance, not just wealth. Inspired, John made a decision. He needed to realign his life. He set clear boundaries between work and personal time, practiced meditation every morning, and prioritized meaningful connections over constant hustling. The result? His business thrived even more, but this time so did his happiness. John's story is a perfect example of how the energy of 8 isn't just about financial gains. It's about learning to manage success wisely. How to apply the power of 8 in your life. Now, let's bring this lesson back to you. Action step. Take a moment and reflect. What area of your life is out of balance? Are you prioritizing work over well-being? Are you chasing money but neglecting relationships? Or are you spiritually fulfilled but struggling financially? Write down one area where you need more balance. Then think about one small step you can take today to align yourself with both material success and inner peace. The number 8 is not just about attracting wealth. It's about mastering life itself. When you embrace its energy, you unlock true abundance, lasting success, and deep harmony. Are you ready to step into the power of 8? 2. The wisdom of 9. Transformation and completion. The number 9 is often called the number of transformation. It signifies endings that lead to new beginnings, reminding us that growth is impossible without change. In numerology, 9 represents the final step in a cycle, a moment of completion before something new emerges. But here's the thing. Endings are not always easy. They require us to let go of what's familiar, even if it no longer serves us. Whether it's an outdated belief, a toxic relationship, or a job that drains your soul. The energy of 9 asks you to release what is holding you back. Think about it like this. Trees shed their leaves in the fall to make way for new growth in the spring. If they held onto their dead leaves, they wouldn't have the energy to bloom again. Life works the same way. If you cling to the past, whether it's regret, fear, or unhealthy attachments, you block the new opportunities waiting for you. Let's look at history. One of the greatest periods of human progress, the Renaissance, came after the Dark Ages, a time of stagnation, disease, and war. Europe had been trapped in a cycle of ignorance and suffering, but that era had to end for something new to emerge. And when it did, everything changed. Art flourished with geniuses like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. Science made groundbreaking advances thanks to Galileo and Copernicus. Philosophy and humanism reshaped the way people thought about life. Had people resisted change, clinging to outdated beliefs and fearing progress, the Renaissance would have never happened. But because they embraced transformation, humanity stepped into a new era of enlightenment and innovation. Now, think about your own life. What dark age are you holding on to? What outdated habits or limiting beliefs are keeping you stuck? Letting go to move forward. Transformation doesn't mean forgetting the past. It means learning from it and using those lessons to move forward. Many people fear change because they associate it with loss. But in reality, change is an opportunity. It's a chance to redefine yourself, to create something new, to step into the person you're meant to be. Take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, what in my life needs closure? Am I holding on to something out of fear rather than purpose? How can I embrace change with gratitude instead of resistance? Action step. Write down one thing in your life that you know needs to end. It could be a habit, a toxic situation, or even a negative mindset. Then write down one action you can take to let it go. Remember, every great transformation begins with a decision. The number 9 is here to remind you that endings are not something to fear. They are the gateway to something greater. Are you ready to step into the next chapter of your life? 3. The creative spirit of 3 joy, expression, and innovation. The number 3 is the heartbeat of creativity, joy, and fearless self-expression. It is the number of artists, dreamers, and innovators, those who dare to bring their unique ideas into the world. If you've ever felt a deep desire to express yourself but hesitated out of fear, self-doubt, or societal pressure, the number 3 is calling you to step forward and create. In numerology, 3 is a symbol of expansion, not just in ideas but in personal growth, communication, and confidence. People aligned with this energy are often natural storytellers, musicians, or visionaries who thrive when they share their inner world with others. But here's the problem. Most people suppress their creativity out of fear of judgment or failure. How many times have you had a brilliant idea but kept it to yourself? How often have you wanted to try something new? Writing, painting, music, or even public speaking, but hesitated because you thought, "I'm not good enough"? The truth is, creativity is not about perfection. It's about expression. And the number 3 encourages you to embrace the joy of creation, not just the outcome. Meet Sarah. She was always the quiet one in the room, a deep thinker with a love for storytelling. Since childhood, she had dreamt of becoming a writer, but every time she thought about publishing her work, self-doubt held her back. What if no one likes my writing? What if I fail? What if I'm just not meant for this? So she kept her ideas hidden in journals, never daring to share them with the world. But then something strange happened. She started seeing the number 3 everywhere. The total on her coffee bill? $3.33. The number on her hotel room? 103. The book cover she randomly picked up? A bold number 3 on the title. At first, she brushed it off. But when it kept happening, she felt an unshakable urge to take action. Inspired, she sat down and wrote her first blog post, then another, and another. One day, her writing went viral. Thousands of people resonated with her words. And suddenly, she realized her stories mattered. Today, Sarah is a published author, living the dream she once feared was impossible. And it all started when she embraced the energy of 3, the courage to express herself fully. How to unlock your creative potential? The truth is, we are all creative in our own way. Creativity isn't just about painting or writing. It's about how you solve problems, how you express emotions, how you bring new ideas into existence. Action tip. Take a moment to connect with your creative side. Ask yourself, what have I always wanted to create but never dared to? What brings me joy when I do it freely, without worrying about the outcome? How can I express myself today? Through words, music, movement, or art? Then just do it. Paint, write, sing, dance. Whatever feels right. The goal is not perfection, but freedom in expression. The number 3 is your permission slip to be bold, joyful, and unapologetically you. Don't let fear hold you back. Your creativity has the power to inspire, heal, and transform not just your life, but the lives of others. Are you ready to embrace it? 4. The stability of 4 building strong foundations. Unlike the dynamic and free-spirited energy of 3, the number 4 represents discipline, structure, and resilience. It is the builder's number, the foundation upon which great achievements are built. If you want long-term success, not just flashes of luck or temporary wins, you need the energy of 4 in your life. In numerology, 4 symbolizes stability. It is the number of planning, hard work, and steady progress, the key ingredients to making dreams a reality. While creativity, 3, inspires ideas, it is the energy of 4 that turns those ideas into something tangible. Think of a towering skyscraper. Its height and beauty are only possible because of the strong foundation beneath it. Without that solid base, the entire structure would collapse at the first sign of trouble. Life is no different. Without discipline, consistency, and a well-laid plan, success is temporary and unstable. Think about the world's greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and visionaries. Their success wasn't built overnight. It was the result of daily discipline, resilience, and long-term commitment. Take Michael Jordan, for example. Many people see him as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But what they don't always see is the thousands of hours of practice, the times he failed, and the intense discipline that built his foundation for success. Did you know that Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team? Most people would have given up, but not him. Instead, he used that setback to fuel his work ethic, practicing harder than ever. That discipline, his ability to stick to the fundamentals, is what made him legendary. His story is the perfect representation of the number 4's energy, laying down the groundwork, refining skills, and committing to consistent progress. Now, think about your own life. What are you trying to build? A career, a business, a healthier lifestyle? Whatever your goal, success will only come if you establish a solid foundation. How to build strong foundations in your life. The problem many people face is that they want quick results without the groundwork. They start a business and expect overnight success. They go to the gym for a week and expect a complete transformation. When results don't come instantly, they quit. But the energy of 4 reminds us that real success is built step by step. Challenge. Build your foundation for success. Set one long-term goal today. It could be related to your career, health, relationships, or personal growth. Be specific. Vague goals like, I want to be successful, don't work. Instead say, I want to start my own business in the next 12 months. I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 6 months. I want to learn a new language by the end of the year. Break it down into smaller, achievable steps. If your goal is to start a business, step 1 could be researching your market. If your goal is fitness, step 1 could be committing to 30 minutes of exercise every day. If your goal is learning a language, start by practicing 10 new words a day. Commit to consistent progress. Success is not about making big dramatic leaps. It's about small, steady steps. Show up every day, even when motivation fades. Eliminate distractions and focus. The energy of 4 requires structure and discipline. If you're serious about success, remove the things that slow you down, whether it's procrastination, social media, or negative influences. The mindset shift. Trust the process. The hardest part of building a foundation is that results take time. You might not see progress right away, but every brick you lay matters. Every time you choose discipline over laziness, planning over impulsiveness, and consistency over shortcuts, you are strengthening your foundation. Success isn't about talent or luck. It's about who is willing to do the work, even when no one is watching. So ask yourself, are you ready to lay the foundation for the life you truly want? The number 4 is calling you to commit, focus, and build something that will stand the test of time. Start today, set your goal, break it down, stay consistent, and trust the process. The foundation for your success begins now. 5. The karmic power of 26 universal alignment. The number 26 is not just another number. It holds a deep karmic significance, blending the energies of cooperation, 2, and material success, 6. It is a number of balance, integrity, and universal alignment, reminding us that what we put out into the world always comes back to us. In numerology, 2 represents relationships, diplomacy, and harmony, while 6 is tied to responsibility, success, and nurturing energy. When combined, they create a powerful force, one that urges us to seek both external achievements and inner alignment. Unlike numbers that focus solely on personal gain, 26 is a reminder that true success is not just about what we accumulate, but also about how we give back and maintain balance in our lives. The law of karma, what you give, you receive. In Buddhism and Hinduism, karma is a fundamental truth. Every action has a consequence. Whether we act with kindness or greed, honesty or deceit, the energy we send into the world inevitably returns to us. Many people misunderstand karma, thinking it's instant or purely about punishment. In reality, karma is neutral. It simply reflects back what you put in. If you act with integrity, generosity, and mindfulness, the universe rewards you in unexpected ways. If you cut corners, deceive, or act out of selfishness, you may experience setbacks or struggles. 26 is the number that asks, are you aligned with your highest purpose? It urges us to evaluate our intentions, decisions, and relationships to ensure that we are not just chasing success, but also building a meaningful, ethical life. Baba Vanga's prophecy, the cosmic significance of 26. Baba Vanga, the famous Bulgarian mystic, believed that certain numbers, including 26, carried profound cosmic energy. She warned that when energies are out of balance, misfortune follows, not as punishment, but as a sign that something in our lives needs correction. On the other hand, those who align their actions with their true purpose and contribute positively to the world will find abundance, protection, and unexpected blessings. Baba Vanga often spoke of cycles of karma, where nations, leaders, and individuals would face challenges or rewards based on the integrity of their past actions. She believed that numbers like 26 appeared in people's lives when they were at a crossroads, when they needed to choose between a path of selfish ambition or one of greater service and purpose. Ask yourself, are you in a karmic cycle right now? Are you seeing patterns repeat in your life? If so, it might be a sign that something needs to shift. Aligning with the power of 26, a call for reflection. 26 is the number of responsibility. It teaches us that our choices today will shape our future, not just in terms of wealth or career, but in the quality of our relationships, our inner peace, and our legacy. Self-reflection. Are my actions in sync with my long-term goals? Am I giving as much as I receive? Am I making decisions that align with my values, or am I chasing short-term success? Action tip. Identify one area of your life where your actions don't fully align with your goals or values. Maybe you're working hard but neglecting relationships. Maybe you're seeking wealth but ignoring the ethical cost of some choices. Write down one thing you can do today to bring more balance and integrity into your actions. The energy of 26 reminds us that true success is holistic. It is about achieving greatness while staying connected to kindness, fairness, and the bigger picture. Are you ready to align with your highest purpose? 6. The dynamic balance of 35 embracing change. The number 35 carries a unique and powerful energy. It is known as the harmonizer, symbolizing adaptability, resilience, and the ability to navigate change effortlessly. In numerology, 3 represents creativity and expansion, while 5 signifies transformation, freedom, and new opportunities. When combined, they form a dynamic force that encourages embracing change rather than resisting it. Change is one of the few constants in life, yet many people fear it. They cling to familiarity, even when it no longer serves them. The energy of 35 reminds us that growth comes from stepping outside our comfort zones, from taking risks, exploring new opportunities, and trusting in life's natural flow. Have you ever felt stuck, knowing that something in your life needed to change but hesitated out of fear? Maybe you're holding on to a job that drains you, a relationship that no longer fulfills you, or an old version of yourself that you've outgrown. 35 urges you to let go of that fear and step into the unknown, the great explorers, a lesson in embracing the unknown. Think about history's greatest explorers, Marco Polo, Christopher Columbus, and Magellan. These pioneers didn't fear the unknown. They embraced it. Imagine what the world would look like if they had stayed within their comfort zones, too afraid to set sail into uncharted waters. Their courage changed history, not because they knew exactly what they would find, but because they trusted that exploration would lead them somewhere new and valuable. Now, apply that lesson to your own life. What if the job you're hesitant to leave is blocking you from discovering your true purpose? What if the new opportunity you've been avoiding is the very thing that will elevate you? What if the change you fear the most is actually the key to your personal breakthrough? The world belongs to those who dare to venture beyond what they already know. Shifting your mindset. Change as an opportunity. Change isn't something to be feared. It's an opportunity to grow, evolve, and create something better. The energy of 35 calls for a mindset shift. Instead of asking, "What if it goes wrong?" ask, "What if this change brings me exactly what I need?" Instead of seeing obstacles, look for opportunities hidden within the challenge. Instead of resisting, lean into the transformation and trust the process. A challenge for you. Step into your next chapter. Mindset shift. Ask yourself, how can I make the most of new opportunities? Action step. Identify one change in your life that you've been resisting. Instead of fearing it, write down 3 ways it could actually be beneficial. Commit to taking one step forward, whether it's applying for a new job, ending a toxic situation, or embracing a new way of thinking. The number 35 is a reminder that you are meant to evolve. Life is not about staying stagnant. It's about growth, movement, and embracing the journey ahead. Are you ready to step boldly into the next chapter of your life? Numbers are more than just digits. They are guiding forces in our lives, each carrying a unique energy that can shape our path. From the abundance and balance of 8, the transformation of 9, the creativity of 3, the stability of 4, the karmic alignment of 26, to the fearless adaptability of 35. Each number holds a key to unlocking your highest potential. But here's the truth. Knowing these numbers isn't enough. It's what you do with them that matters. Will you embrace balance like 8 and build a life of success and inner peace? Will you release the past like 9 and step into transformation? Will you express yourself fearlessly like 3 and bring joy to the world? Will you commit to discipline like 4 and lay the foundation for your dreams? Will you align your actions with your highest purpose like 26? Will you face change with confidence like 35 and create new opportunities? The choice is yours. The universe is always speaking to you through numbers, signs, and intuition. The question is, are you ready to listen? Before you go, take action now. Like this video, subscribe, and drop a comment below. I am ready to align with my purpose and embrace the opportunities ahead. By simply writing it down, you're setting an intention, activating the energy of these numbers, and stepping into a future of abundance, clarity, and success. Your journey starts now. Let's make 2025 a year of transformation,